Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
What great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. We go with a direct snap. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Only a short gain in that one. Defense able to pen him in.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tackle made after a big gain. And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. They attack the deep middle of this defense, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Second down play coming up. Toss play to the running back going left. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. Second down, they're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Snags the quick throw. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. Caught quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 6th play of the drive coming up. Now here's the toss play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize a toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, that's mano a mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
He's got it near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Will they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Throwing for his running back. Pulls it in. It's Leon. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Good as he gets the pass away. And that deep shot is caught.
That was low, Jojo. No, that was low, bro.
Call to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. LPO here, 4th down completion to the right. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. The Ducks line up with a first and goal. They're going to run it here. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is caught. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it. Grab down the middle. It's Leon. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Oh, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. He was swarmed by the defense.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still an 8-point lead.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. And that pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the 4th quarter. It makes total sense to go for this 2-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
And the hands team able to recover the football.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Making people miss. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here to prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense really clicking.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point puts them up 9 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Oh, and they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.